Matthew chapter 4. Then Yeshua was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tried by the devil. And after he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. And the trier came and he said to him, "If you are the Son of Elohim, command that these stones become bread." But he answered and said, "It has been written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of Yahweh." Then the devil took him up into the set-apart city, set him on the edge of the set-apart place, and said to him, "If you are the Son of Elohim, throw yourself down, for it has been written, he shall command his messengers concerning you, and in their hands they shall bear you up, so that you do not dash your foot against a stone." Yeshua said to him, "It has also been written, you shall not try Yahweh, your Elohim." Again the devil took him up on a very high mountain, and showed him all the reigns of the world and their esteem. And he said to him, "All these I shall give you if you fall down and worship me." Then Yeshua said to him, "Go, Satan, for it is written, you shall worship Yahweh your Elohim, and him alone you shall serve." Then the devil left him, and see, messengers came and attended him. And Yeshua, having heard that Yohanan had been put in prison, withdrew into Galilee. After leaving Nazareth, he came and dwelt in Capernaum, which is by the sea, in the borders of Zebulun and Naphtali, to fill what was spoken by Yeshua the prophet, saying, "Land of Zebulun and land of Naphtali, the way of the sea, beyond the Jordan, Galilee of the nations. The people who sat in darkness saw a great light, and upon those who sat in the land and the shadow of death, light arose to them." From that time Yeshua began to proclaim and to say, "Repent, for the reign of the heavens has drawn near." And Yeshua, walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw two brothers, Shimon, called Kepha, and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishermen. And he said to them, "Follow me, and I shall make you fishers of men." And immediately they left their nets and followed him. And going on from there, he saw two brothers, Jacob, the son of Zabdi, and Johann his brother, in the boat with Zabdi, their father, mending their nets, and he called them. And immediately they left the boat, their father, and followed him. Then Yeshua went about all Galilee, teaching in their congregations and proclaiming the good news of the reign, and healing every disease and every bodily weakness among the people. And news about him went out into all Shura, and they brought to him all who were sick, afflicted with various diseases and pains, and those who were demon-possessed, and epileptics and paralytics, and he healed them. And large crowds from Galilee and Decapolis and Jerusalem and Yehuda and beyond the Jordan followed him. Chapter 5. But when he saw the crowds, he went up on a mountain, and when he was seated, his taught ones came to him. And having opened his mouth, he was teaching them, saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, because theirs is the reign of the heavens. Blessed are those who mourn, because they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, because they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, because they shall be filled. Blessed are the compassionate, because they shall obtain compassion. Blessed are the clean in heart, because they shall see Elohim. Blessed are the peacemakers, because they shall be called sons of Elohim. Blessed are the persecuted for righteousness' sake, because theirs is the reign of the heavens. Blessed are you when they reproach and persecute you, and falsely say every wicked word against you, for my sake. Rejoice and be glad, because your reward in heaven is great, for in this way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. You are the salt of the earth, but if the salt becomes tasteless, how shall it be seasoned? For it is no longer of any use, but to be thrown out and to be trodden down by men. You are the light of the world. It is impossible for a city to be hidden on a mountain. Nor do they light a lamp and put it under the basket, but on a lampstand, and it shines to all those in the house. Let your light shine before men, so that they see your good works and praise your Father who is in the heavens. Do not think that I have come to destroy the Torah or the prophets. I did not come to destroy, but to complete. For truly I say to you, till the heaven and earth pass away, one yod or one tittle shall by no means pass from the Torah till it is done. Whoever then breaks one of the least of these commands and teaches men, so shall be called least in the reign of the heavens. But whoever does and teaches them, he shall be called great in the reign of the heavens. For I say to you that unless your righteousness exceeds that of the scribes and Pharisees, you shall by no means enter into the reign of the heavens. You heard that it was said to those of old, you shall not murder, and whoever murders shall be liable to judgment. But I say to you that whoever is wroth with his brother without a cause shall be liable to judgment. And whoever says to his brother, Raca, shall be liable to the Sanhedrin. But whoever says, you fool, shall be liable to the fire of Gehenna. If then you bring your gift to the slaughter place, and there remember that your brother holds whatever against you, leave your gift there before the slaughter place and go. First make peace with your brother, and then come and offer your gift. Be well-minded with your opponent promptly, while you are on the way with him, lest your opponent deliver you to the judge, and the judge to the officer, and you be thrown into prison. Truly I say to you, you shall by no means get out of there till you have paid the last quadrans. You heard that it was said to those of old, you shall not commit adultery. But I say to you that everyone looking at a woman to lust for her has already committed adultery with her in his heart. And if your right eye causes you to stumble, pluck it out and throw it away from you. For it is better for you that one of your members perish than for your entire body to be thrown into Gehenna. And if your right hand causes you to stumble, cut it off and throw it away from you. For it is better for you that one of your members perish than for your entire body to be thrown into Gehenna. And it has been said, whoever puts away his wife, let him give her a certificate of divorce. But I say to you that whoever puts away his wife, except for the matter of whoring, makes her commit adultery. And whoever marries a woman who has been put away commits adultery. Again you heard that it was said to those of old, you shall not swear falsely, but shall perform your oaths to Yahweh. But I say to you, do not swear vainly at all, neither by the heaven, because it is Elohim's throne, nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, nor by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great sovereign. Nor swear by your head, because you are not able to make one hair white or black. But let your word yes be yes, and your no be no. And what goes beyond these is from the wicked one. You heard that it was said, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But I say to you, do not resist the wicked, but whoever slaps you on your right cheek, turn the other to him also. And he who wishes to sue you and take away your inner garment, let him have your outer garment as well. And whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him 2. Give to him who asks of you, and from him who wishes to borrow from you, do not turn away. You heard that it was said, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say to you, love your enemies, bless those cursing you, do good to those hating you, and pray for those insulting you and persecuting you. But I say to you, love your enemies, bless those cursing you, so that you become sons of your Father in the heavens, because he makes his sun rise on the wicked and on the good, and sends rain on the righteous and on the unrighteous. For if you love those loving you, what reward have you? Are the tax collectors not doing the same too? And if you greet your brother only, what do you do more than others? Are the tax collectors not doing so too? Therefore be perfect, as your Father in heaven is perfect.